become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And the Gators look to keep this drive moving. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of ball is free in the backfield. Looks like the defense has it.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He hands it to the back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. And they gave him down, but that's a solid game there to move the sticks using his feet.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made after the completion. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass is caught on a comeback route. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. This is a long march now. Offense getting ready for play number 10. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The ball is caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle with the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to scramble now. Breaking free at the 35. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it with ease from 56 yards away. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Burns. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. The Gators offense retakes the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The The gain moves the ball to the 34.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Play action fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, you got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Second down play coming up. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw yet again. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. The pocket breaking down. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. And he drops back in the gun. He's looking deep here. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure. The QB throws his third pick of the day. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Peters. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball to 31. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play.
Florida 17, South Carolina 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5.
Quit cheating out there!
Getting set. Here's second down. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. Third down and long with the lead late in the of time you call one of your favorite plays on this third down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's running out of time here. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And that sets up a return. The returner is brought down. Gets it started with the next drive. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Quick completion to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And looking for a big play here. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Now that's how you execute it. I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking for 6. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Burns. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. It's pulled in. Completion on a diving catch. First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a short completion at the tight end. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
So second down after the incompletion. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. We reach the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Just trying to get rid of it. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The Gators pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Florida. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. To be incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Going to try to use his legs here. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back, found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Gators enter the final minute here, just trying to run the clock out. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance